Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here we are. I am Monster to Mermaid. This is Minecraft. And I have the Minecolonies mod with a bunch of other mods. And yeah, Mr. Villager. Oi, Mr. Villager. How am I? I was fine until I pressed the button to start, and then and then something started to happen to my throat. How are you? ¿Cómo está você? It's nice to see you here in chat. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm standing on the Arcane Way, which is the bridge that Mr. Villager named. I'm going to change my view. We made this bridge because we actually had visitors and the actual druids who were swimming across to get to this monument here. This is some sort of ruin. There's something here. It's sacred. And so every once in a while, they'll come over to it. So we put up this bridge specifically to help with that. It is a nice view from here, from the bridge. It's actually a beautiful view of Rosa Ouro from the bridge. And I'm watching one of the couriers once again use the waterway down from this area. I actually put this fence up so that they wouldn't do that, and they still do. Which means, Mr. Villager, that I need to give them a real way up, and I don't have a place where I want to do that beyond them going in through the other warehouse, which is what they're doing. But, Mr. Villager, before I do anything, I did stream this morning, and Excessive was there and Drone Hands was there. I streamed on Twitch, which is what I usually do. I stream Twitch in the morning and my morning, and I stream YouTube in my afternoon, which is mostly a lot of people's evening. Twitch, when I stream in the morning, is a lot of people's twilight, their time after midnight. So I like to do both of those. When I streamed this morning, we did a couple of things, and I think that I want to show those to you first. First of all, the universities are being worked on, and we're going to go around to where the universities are. And I'm just going to take this nice, lovely waterway around. This is what the river runners see when they come down the river. This is the view that the river runners have when they pass these narrows. This is the narrows. This piece right here is to tell the river runners that this is extremely narrow, and river runners have a pusher. That's what Pierce used to be, who has a pole like the gondola drivers in Venice, who actually pushes the boat away from the coastline. And so that's what it looks like when they're running this river. This is the Earth Science Building of Rosa Ouro University. And this morning I decided that these aren't separate universities. This is a single university, Rosa Ouro University, with separate buildings. So this is the Earth Science Building that Hira is working on. This building is actually a Shire building, and he's working on the level 2 right now. And then up here, Ainsley is working on the astronomy building, and that's this building right here. And she is, who is that? Oh, that's Gorman. I think we assigned Gorman to the astronomy building because he has the experience to run this. Let me look for a second. Let me do this for a minute. Let's look at this. And yes, so Gorman has started working at the new university building. You remember he was working at the original university building, which is where the medical training is going on. And geology, yeah, this earth sciences, yeah, I guess geology works. It's the study of all the things that have to do, I guess so, geological. But that's their earth science building, and this is their astronomy building here. And the sun is about to set. This is the west, and we're going to go back through. It's interesting. Yep, there it goes. And the moon is up. And how are you, Mr. Villager? You didn't say. How are you doing today? Long time ago, it seems like, but it was probably only last week. You were saying that the manager of your server was starting a new server, or starting the server up again or something. And you were talking about ideas that you were going to have for the new server, but I haven't heard anything more about it. But you are okay? Good. I know, and that is good. To the bem. And let me come over here for a moment. That's the moonlight that's lighting up these mountains right here. Believe it or not, that is actually moonlight lighting these up. Let me go to the ambassador suite, and then we'll talk about some stuff that we started working on this morning. Some more stuff. So that we worked on the university, and then I think the next thing I did was actually it was the situation with the server is a little chaotic. Okay, all right, okie dokie. And it is morning. I'm going out. So this morning I noticed one of our people, it was actually Volmer, actually sitting at the new restaurant and actually having a meal. And it was actually quite sweet. He was sitting right in one of those chairs right on the porch. And Nakiasha came out and gave him some food. He was sitting right here, and he sat and he talked to her, and he was eating, and it was very sweet. It actually was. Elias is considering the idea of creating two servers, one vanilla, the original one, and another one with add-ons. Okay. Oh, here comes someone who's going to have something to eat, and they're going upstairs to sit at one of the tables, and it's Nathaniel. Nathaniel's one of the kids, believe it or not, and he's got a book in his hand. He's ready to have lunch alone, and he apparently wants to have it in an air-conditioned place. He does not want to be sitting outside. So Isabella there she is. Nakiyasha, I haven't seen her yet. She might be doing some errands, but someone was sick this morning. And I have a feeling it might have been Nakiyasha, right, Isabella? Going to the doctor because she's not here. You'll remember, and you updated too early. They seem to be talking about considering you as dead in the server, in simple terms. Why would they do that? Aww. They don't want to play with you anymore? Oh, that's not fair. Or are they doing that thing where I know that in hermit crafts, if you get killed during a game or something like that, then you're out of the game until it's over. They have some sort of contests like that from time to time, and that's kind of what it sounds like, but maybe it's not. Yes, so we noticed that Volmer was coming across from the bank, and he actually came and got lunch. There's Casey. We have several building projects going on, and I showed you what Hira and Ainsley were doing. Lindsay is working out in the poppy fields. Lindsay's actually in the process. I didn't think I was going to upgrade this. Oh, it started raining in the poppy fields, but Aitana has decided that she wants to do your idol. What do you not have that you want? That she wants to do some special work as far as the poppy fields are concerned. And what is it saying that she wants? What does she need? What does she have? She should only be growing sugarcane. And let me see. Basically kicked. You really don't know what is just happening well, as they don't play original Minecraft. They depend on Mediafire links to have updates. And Elia is the one responsible for filter of the links from download videos around YouTube that you give to him. Okay. Yeah. That would seem to make you kind of important. And it started raining in the lush. This is lush savanna, and it does rain here. It was hot today, so I think everyone... Oh, here's something that has to be changed. This is not correct. So that is the normal one that's there, but this is Aes who's here. Aes, sheep. Oh, I went down. Hold on, let's try that again. Good. Aes, sheep. So Aes is the farmer here. We could put Keela's sheep. Aes would like us to say that the sheep are Keela's, even though he is her partner and they work together. He wants to do that. Keela's sheep, and so we'll do that. All right, that's good. And let's come up here. And Davis is walking around because it's raining, it's pouring, and yes, and he doesn't feel like fishing in the rain. So we're going to have a lot of people walking around upstairs here. Let's go up here. So when I came in, you remember that Lila, well, he's a busy guy, but I think it's not a reason for him to simply put you in exile. Oh, and they're planning to open an add-on server, a way of reviving the server. That's Alan's idea. Uh-huh. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. That just it's unfortunate. Oh. Well, luckily this had something under it, so that didn't affect what's going on here. So this piece that I put in is smaller than the actual roadway here. And so the roadway is going to have to be rebuilt. So Lindsay is, Lila is working on this roadway, if I'm not mistaken, and she's going to work on it the whole time until it's a full level 3, so that we can have the whole road back. And let's come here. There's Lila. You started working on the plantation? Oh no, I forgot. No, I thought I had someone else working on. No, I had her. That's right. She's working on the plantation. She's putting in a new greenhouse because Hira and Ainsley are working on the university. Yep, when you mean chaotic, when it means chaotic, you are not playing. Yeah. Well, that's no fun. I mean, I know you like to play, and that just doesn't seem like fun. It's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon. This darkness is the rain. It's not thundering, so we can't do anything about it in that respect. This is a level 3. Do I want to get rid of the flags for a minute? I think I do. I know what's going to happen when they get done, but I think we're going to put on the banners for right now. Wasn't that wild? That was very curious. Okay, so let's take these off. And let's put these on right here. And then when the time comes, they'll put the banners back up. Banners are a part of the things that have to be included in a build. So that's why the banners keep coming up. And it's actually okay. Colony flags, I should say, are part of what has to be in the build. They put colony flags into the builds. And for people who are playing war games, I'm sure it's very fun and wonderful to have these places where they can put up flags and it looks cool. And people can make their own flags and all that kind of stuff. But I've talked about that. And I'm not really into flags, which is why we are using the banners that are the mod the style banners. This is Chroma Hills right here. This is their banner. And the other banners belong to the style Cliffs, the Cliffs style. And we're using those instead of colony flags. And as I've explained in the past, we use them because we don't have flags. Mermaids don't have flags, don't understand flags, don't care about the definition that has been given for flags. Flags are something that an ambassador is not allowed to condone. How's that? That's how serious they are. So yeah, we're going to go up and sleep because no one's really going to get rest. It's raining, although it's better now. It used to be that when it rained, they didn't really rest, but I haven't noticed that in 20. I haven't really noticed them like being restless when it rains, except for them walking around during the daytime because of course it's pouring down rain and they're not working. That was Lexi. Lexi lives here with Casey, and their two kids are still living here. They're living upstairs. There goes Casey to work. The kids might be sleeping in. Usually the kids have late classes, and so they might have either gone in super early or they're sleeping. So when Lila removed the Good Luck restaurant that was sitting right over top of this courier shop right here, it was the last piece of Dragon Road that was there. Dragon Road, remember, was the temporary road that we had put up that went from this builder's shop right here. It went from here across the face of the town hall right in front of the clock and went over to here, and this is where the Good Luck restaurant was seated before. The Good Luck restaurant was sitting right here before, and the Good Luck restaurant moved because courier balloons need to be able to land right here and deliver merchandise, deliver things, make deliveries. And so there's Lindsay. Uh-oh, fireworks. Fireworks? Oh, it's a decoration, so no fireworks. Let's get Lindsay to work on the next part of this. Let me see what it says that she's going to be working on next. If it says she's working on the plantation, we're going to cancel it. I really need her to finish this road up here before she starts doing anything else. And so Lindsay is working on it from Hira's place. It's easier. Is it easier? I think so. I guess she could come over the top from here. This might be easier. Let's try that. Let's have her go back to her place, which used to be Keanu's old place. We have to look at all the people for a minute, because of course I didn't make her leave. Let's see if we can find Lindsay. Let's come up here. Let's shuffle and let's go back down. And let's see if we can find her easily enough. Yeah, if I don't find her, oh, there we are. Okay, so she's gonna work from here. And now let's come over to here. And let's have her continue to work on this decoration until it's finished. So right here, upgrade, and the builder is going to be Lindsay. Build the building. This is we are going to upgrade it until it says we can't upgrade it anymore, and we'll do it like that. Okay, let's take these down in front of the doorway, and let's take these down right here in front of the walkway. All right, and there is Ayas and Leroy. Leroy is the owner of the Good Luck restaurant, and Ayas is his partner chef, and they are getting ready for people to come. So one of the things that happened, okay, maybe Mr. Villager is saying in chat, maybe I am wondering, why did you update? Didn't they warn you? And there comes my side of the situation. You had to, I see what happened. Okay, you updated and they can't. First, you have other friends, so why not update for you can play with them too? And second, it was a huge misunderstanding. Oh, yeah, things happen. They do. They do. They really do. I'm sorry about that. So, yeah. So, and you said Elias is responsible to give the update link for the others can update, but what happened was that in our WhatsApp group, you saw the link, so you thought, they have a link. Maybe I can update. I see. I see. So, notice this right here. Remember that this boat, their private dining right here, used to be able to look out a little bit over this area. But now that boat, that piece, the lifeboat piece, is sitting next to the building, next to the cliffs. So this is the balloon, I'm on top, and right here is an entrance to come up to this part and sit here. And I was thinking, okay, so what are these people going to look at? This is only a level 3. So that's why it doesn't have any modded furniture in it or anything like that. What would they be looking at? And so what I did was we changed the warehouse front to be more glass. So this is the botanical garden. Did I say warehouse? I'm sorry. The greenhouse is what this is. This is a steampunk greenhouse that we are using as a botanical garden, a tourist site. And when we came in to try and do something about the leaves, remember I said I was going to try different kinds of leaves? Well, anything that's green turns desert green. So it doesn't matter whether it's palm, it doesn't matter what it is. The only ones that don't are azaleas and the floral leaves. The floral leaves and the moss, they do not turn with the desert. The fact that we're in the Badlands, we're in wooded Badlands. So, and then Mr. Villager is saying, in the end, the link was for Alan, was so Alan could visit an old Minecraft version. That is a misunderstanding. So you can tell by the vines, the color of the vines, that they are desert colored, but they're the only ones that we could get. We still have some grass that comes up in here. I think our horticulturalist, and we have 2 horticulturalists who are taking care of the botanical gardens here. One of them, and it's not showing, but I will show you at the plantation. She has 2 gardens that she's taking care of. You like it? Oh, good. Yes. So we opened it up. We opened the front of it up and just had glass. There was a lot of stone here, and we made it more glass so that people at the restaurant could actually see inside. And that turned out really nice. I also removed some of the glass in here. Now, it may have to do with growing plants. I'm not really sure. But the glass comes down very far in here, and I was thinking that I didn't want it to come down that far to be that. Oh, good. Lila is finished. I didn't want it to be that far down because it's solid. These are shingles here, so the shingles are staying, but I didn't want the extra pieces. Now, if I wanted to do something for those extra pieces, I have, I think this was made, nah, it couldn't have been, but let me go to glass for a minute. So we have stair pieces that are part of Absent by Design. So I can take the regular glass stairs and use them underneath here. And I think they put those other glass pieces in to make it possible to put lights in certain areas of this botanical garden. Because these, of course, are shingles, and then they had some blocks here, and they actually had lights attached to it. We're in the desert. We don't have to worry about that kind of lighting, and so I just removed that extra piece. Let's see if I can put these up properly. That was right there. I'm okay with this piece to sort of make that edge the way Steampunk originally had an edge there of glass, but I want it to be stairs so that it's not so much inside the area. But yes, Mixasa, salut Mixasa. Vincentius Primus exploded. Hello. So yes, como va tu? How was the rest of your day? Today is Friday, people. Thank God it's Friday. Yes, it's Friday. It is Friday. And Mixasa is saying in chat that he is fine. And Mixasa was showing Mr. Villager the work that we did this morning. And we'll talk about it. Mixasa was here when this happened. Oh, rain again. Oh, it's the rainy season. Okay. When it starts raining a lot, that's the rainy season in this area, and we are absolutely going to sleep. So I haven't got to the thing this morning where Lila was taking down the balloon, and she had about 5 or 6 pieces of wood here, and she was standing on them, and she's taking them away. And it was obvious that when she got to a certain point, she was going to take away the piece she was standing on, and she was going to fall all the way down to there. Now that is farther than Keanu fell. Keanu broke both his legs, his arm, and had a concussion and was gone for months. He had to do rehab. He had to do all sorts of things. And here she was going to drop from right here. I don't think she would have survived it. Luckily, Mixasa came to the rescue because I was like in shock, apparently. And he said, just call her back to her builder's shop. So I recalled her, and it's a good thing I did, because, yeah, she was almost done, and she would have just fell from there. So it was really good. That happened on Twitch this morning. The other thing that happened on Twitch actually happened just before I started my Twitch stream in Prasino. Was on one of these ends, I try and close some of Mixessa and Matlon's ends in because of what I was afraid was going to happen. And I didn't do it everywhere because it doesn't happen. It doesn't seem like they care about those ends. They don't stand there often, and that becomes a problem. But here's a perfect one. Let me see if I close that one in. Here's one right here. This end right here, see, I can go through it. There's an end like this in Prasino, and when we get to it, I'll show you exactly which one it was. And a courier was standing there looking up at the boat, the balloon, the actual builder balloon that was up 2 stories, maybe more, above him. And I think he was trying to decide if he was going to teleport. And he was standing there. And while I was watching, I was waiting to see how long it was going to take him to decide to teleport. And while I was watching him and while he was thinking about it, an actual druid came over and pushed him off. Pushed him off the walkway. And luckily in Prasino there is water underneath that specific walkway, and so he wasn't injured. He was just wet. But it was like, what? So yeah, so that was something that happened, and it was very silly. And Mixessa said, fire the druids at the time. So that all of that happened on Twitch this morning. But we are now watching Hira and Ainsley continue with the university. Lila was talking about something. No, it wasn't. It was Lindsay. Lindsay was actually saying that she was done with this piece that she was working on, and she is done. But it still has... No, she isn't. Let me see what it says. No, she isn't. Well, that was interesting. Hold on. Let me see what it said. Lila says she's finished building the plantation. Which plantation, Lila? Did I put you... I didn't think I did. What plantation did she finish? Uh-oh. There's nothing here. Oh, wait. What? Wait, the only plantation, that's not a plantation, that's a greenhouse. And the only plantation that she could be working on, that is very strange. I didn't think I had Lila working on it, but judging from what's being said, I don't understand that. Oh. I keep forgetting about the botanical plantation, the Cliffs plantation. That's what she was working on. And yes, she absolutely was working on that. She's working on the botanicals plantation, which plantation is the name of the farm that they call, but it's the botanical farm. And right here, so we have 3 of them. We have this one, this experimental farm. They are experimenting with greenhouses, and they're experimenting with balloon greenhouses here. And then we have the botanical gardens farm, and it's this one. And this is what she was working on. Ooh, This is a level 3, I think, botanical garden. Hold on for a second. That should be her. Let's see if it is. Hi, Juliette. It is Juliette. Juliette is in charge here. It is level 3 Cliffs Plantation that we are using as the botanical garden. And she has a machine that she uses to press sugarcane into paper, and that is what she has there that she uses. And I believe she knows how to do it. Let's see if she does. Nope, she has no recipes at all. I'm not going to give her, I could give her the paper one, but she's not doing any sugarcane. So yeah, she does have a paper mill, but she has to get it from Kaylee's plantation would give her the sugarcane that she needs. Since she has the paper mill, why don't we do this? Why don't we teach her to make paper? Teach her to make paper. Let's look at that again. What is that? Tree bark, rice. Wait, was that? Did you see that? Did that look like it was saying that you could use seaweed? Kelp. Now, we don't want to use medicine. We don't want to use medication or food. We can just use the cane, and that'll be fine. Let's have her be able to put books together. Let's have her be able to put a book together, and we'll give her that. So what will happen is now we have to have, let's see if we have, nope. So she will actually ask for some paper if she needs it. And whoa, look at her. She harvested 8 sea pickles yesterday. Wow. She's actually working. Oh my goodness. Yay. So these are her fields. She has the sea field and the distance. So she has one of 3 fields in use, and she has one of 2 types of plants. So let's have her, for right now, let's have her do the kelp, and that way we'll have kelp. She is actually taking care of the botanical field, the cocoa field, but she would have to be a higher level in order to do that. And we're going to have Lila work on this right now. I'm going to have Lila upgrade her. Continue to upgrade Juliette. Juliette is actually one of the kids, and she has gone to university, and then after university she wanted to do this, and look what we've got here. Ooh, look at her little this is almost like she has this little, yeah, look at this, like she has a little greenhouse, experimental house here. Look at this. It's dark. Shall I come back in the daytime? I think I will. Oh, I'm so glad that this is close to the university. Let's go find a bed. I'm gonna go to the saloon tonight and sleep for a moment. It's actually the closest bed right now. Which is closer? They're probably equidistant. The ambassador's suite or the saloon. But we're going to go into the saloon suite tonight, and we're going to go to sleep, and we'll go to the ambassador's chamber maybe later. So But you are noticing that the paper extra block is basically a vanilla textured white concrete powder. Yeah, isn't that cool? Isn't that neat? I like that. I like their, that's the same as in the bakery where the flour is actually on the, they have a place where they're making dough and it looks like that. And I think, oh my gosh, that just looks so good. It looks perfect. And so I like that. I definitely do. And this is the baker right here, Emmanuel. Yes. And Emmanuel and Rosa. So you know that thing that Minecolonies has it that the couriers give gifts to the baker. So Rosa actually was one of the ones who gave the flour to Emmanuel, and Emmanuel, that started their relationship. They have a kid, and they live together and are quite happy. So I'm coming back over here. So remember that there she is. There are the tanks, and you can see her. She is actually working on the new, on the kelp. She is trimming down the kelp because the kelp was really high. So she's trimming it down. Hi, it's nice to see you. Did I take some of yours? I think I did. I think I just took some of her kelp, which is why she was looking at me like that. Why did you take my kelp? Let's bring this down. I'll put it down. Right now, the way that she is getting downstairs is she is coming over to here and using this ladder to go back down to here and then coming over to here. I know there's one here somewhere. Oh no. Oh, that's right. There isn't. She would have to come all the way over to here. You know, we might have to make it more convenient for her to get down. Because she would have to come over to here. And then she can take the streetcar this way. And this isn't finished yet. This is a level, I think, 2? This is a level 2 here, right. So we need Lila to get this up to level 3 as well. But this is level 2 here. But she can take this walk. Let's make these go away. 1, 2, and 3. And she can then get here. There's Louise. Okay, guys. I saw that.
I can't work like that.
We have a problem, Houston. Let me fix this.
I'm waiting for something.
Hollis! Oh my gosh! Vincentius! It's Hollis!
Hollis who? Can't be our old friend.
Oh, Hollis! Hello! Welcome! Oh my goodness! Welcome, welcome!
Red letter day.
It's nice to see you. You don't have to be obligated. You don't have to feel obligated to do anything in chat. But I appreciate your saying hi. Oh my gosh. Hollis and I go way back. And we went to school together. And what am I going to do with you, Louise? I'm going to call you back. Louise is our, where am I going to find her place? Where are you, Louise? There you are. Louise is our ambassador to the Nether. And she is right here, and I'm actually going to call her back to the shop because she's on a ledge. And now I have to fix this ledge because that's going to happen over and over. Two people were trying to get up the stair right here, and there's nothing here to stop them from falling down to the ground right here. So I'm going to put in a little bit more stone. We're going to take this away for a minute so that I can put some stone in here so that I can bring this part up right here. So when they fall, they have to fall. See, there's not enough room there. Let me do sand here for a second. And if Zaf was here, I would tell Zaf that Hollis is on the West Coast, so he is actually able to tell Zaf what the temperature is there, and I think that'll work. I think that's good. Hollis, these the people in chat are people who watch the stream on a regular basis. Mixasa, they don't usually go in the water. Wait, seriously, Mixasa? They don't usually go in the water? So why is she going in? Is that a change? Oh, that's interesting. Because she was going in the water. That is very curious. Okay, I'll have to watch that. Maybe that's why Louise was coming over. Nah, Louise was just curious. Okay. So there she is, and she is definitely going in the water. Now she's not. Okay, good. Maybe she just fell off of the bridge. No, she's going in the water. Oh, that's interesting, Mixasa. I forgot there's a little stairway down. I forgot I made a legitimate stairway for her to get down to here and then come to here and be able to ladder down, and she's actually closer. Let me come back here because I want to show this right here. You just hope they can't be stuck below the panel. I know. I was thinking about that, but you think there isn't enough room. I'm hoping that. I'm going to go back and look at it. And let me see. So we were in Juliette's little shop where she's experimenting with plants, which is good because she can't experiment with them out in the open here. That's why we have all of these special greenhouses. Let me see something. Let me go down. She can get stuck under here, but I don't think that would she stay stuck? That's one of those things of would she stay stuck there? You have to assume that you were little because second what Alan said, the link says the version, but hey, you were in a rush and they didn't negotiate the link in private. Sweeping dirt under the rug. Yeah. Oh, also because you smashed in Alan's face that he was the one who made all the confusion. Mr. Villager. How to make friends and influence people. Yes. Yes, you do have to be careful when you get angry, when things are happening. She seems okay, Mixasa. You're wrong. There is enough room. Okay. Yeah, I think she's okay. I think that when she jumps down, she's not going to get pushed underneath, and she would have to get pushed underneath one of these in order for her to not be able to get back up. And there isn't anything that would make her be underneath. So you're right. She's actually not going to do that. But it was good to see. But she's actually working on this garden. Now the other garden, when Lila finishes working on her, whoop, everyone's going home. It is time to go home. Let me walk through here. Let's come up here. I'm going to take one of these walkways that goes the whole way across. I think this one does. It does not. Oh. What are we doing here? Oh. It's like, how could I have a place where it doesn't go completely across? And it's like, I don't. All right, so we're coming here. I should have a lantern on so you can see. And thank you, Hollis, for saying hi. I really appreciate that. I know that you don't want to be involved in the talking, but I do appreciate knowing that you're there. That is really fun. And thank you very much. So is this walkway damaged by the building of the mystic site on both sides? So I think we were just leaving it, that they don't seem to be trying to do something. But this walk should take us all the way. Look at this. Look at this. This walk takes us the whole way around. I'm going to get the light out of your face. And it takes us right to the town hall. You didn't know you also had tanks for humans? So now here, normally I go around, but this time I think we're going to take the stairs down into the main part of the town hall right here. And I'm going to go here, and we're going into the ambassador suite right here. And I am going to go to sleep. And there we are. All right. So it is the next morning, and it's nice and cozy in here. And I'm coming upstairs. Let's go down through the main entrance to the town hall right here. And also tanks for humans. I don't think we have any humans, Mr. Villager. I think we have land dwellers. Hello, Emmanuel. Good morning. Hello, Lindsay. Oops, Lindsay is living down there. Hold on. Let's have Lindsay stay at Adamanta's and Keanu's for a little bit. I'm going to have Keanu saying to Lindsay, look, it's okay. You can come and stay. Nakiasha is here. Not Nakiasha. Micah might be here. There might not be any room. Keanu is here, and his Micah, his daughter, is staying in the dorms for the hospital people. So Keanu and Adamanta, when she's off, she's a druid, so she technically doesn't have a house. So I can have Lindsay be here while she is using this. And Lindsay and Adamanta know each other. And so everything is good as far as that's concerned. if I have any question, I can imagine Adamanta doing this. Adamanta going, I'm not taking that chance. And it's like, okay, but Adamanta, what happens when you want to sleep there? Now there isn't a place for you to sleep with Keanu. And she's like, I don't care right now. Adamanta is a little possessive of the mountains and Keanu. Did I see Omar saying that he was done? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Mixasa. A level 5. A level 5 cliff style warehouse. We have one. How much time do I have? Good. I have a little bit of time. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. This is what it looks like from the water. And there it is. This is a level 5 cliff style building. There's one of those things. Let's do this right now. We've got colony flags. Let's take them down. Let's come here. Let's do this. I'm going to put a balloon one. And I think I'm just going to use the balloon ones for this place right here. So I'm going to have to mark this. And am I getting the flag? Yes. So we're taking away these. This is permanent now because these are here. And since the ones at this level have the mountain, let's do a mountain one right there. Let's see if there are any others that we need to replace. There are not. So this is what the outside of this building looks like. I think I do have that still. Good. This is what the outside of the building looks like. And now we're going to go in and look at the inside of the warehouse. So it has rail that runs all the way through. We're going to see what's going to go here eventually. But right now, this is the rail running through. Keanu is working on the restaurant. And you can see him right there, the restaurant next door. But this is the warehouse. Oh, it's pretty. Ooh, terracotta. It's beautiful. Oh, it's gorgeous. So terracotta walls. Oh, that's lovely. Now I can fix these. So the way I usually fix them is to take one out, and that usually fixes them. I think that I'll have to do that with these. It's just a thing that happens. Uh-oh. Shall I do it? There we go. Okay, and this middle one is shaking, so we'll take it out. Now I just put all that stuff in my, no, that's not me. I put all that stuff here. And let me see, let me put this here for a minute. How much stuff did I put there? I see these. I'm going to say that these things came from there. I'm going to give them all of this back. And the spruce doors, yeah, that's this many poppies I don't think I had on me. So we'll put this stuff back. Whoop, whoop. This stuff back here. I'm going to have to make it so that I can see what I'm keeping for a minute. Because I messed up. But it's okay because I knew that was going to happen. So we'll just put this in, this, and this. Let's go back. Let's look. Pumpkin seeds, this, and this. I'm going to give them the flowers. I don't think they're going to use them. This is theirs. all of this stuff right here and this. It's all sorts of different stuff, isn't it? It definitely is. And this isn't sorted, so we'll have these. I don't want to give them those. And let me put this here, bring that down. That looks correct. I can't mistake anything. I don't need this right now. I'm going to put that there for a minute, and then we can put these back in. Okay, let's do that again. I don't know why I'm doing this, because what's going to happen is the next one that I do, I'm going to have to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put these things around the sides, and these belong to that. The nests I'm going to keep and do something with, so we'll put them there and this. So these are theirs and these are not. These are mine. Let's get rid of that. And then we have some food stuff here. Let's put this here and put all of that back. All right, here we go. Am I putting this in the right place? Yes, I am. Let's take this and put that in. You didn't know that we also, oh yeah, I'm doing it again, where I look at it and I didn't see that I had already read it. But I think those were the only ones that were shimmering, and I might as well do it now before they start getting a bunch of stuff on them. Check for the shimmer, and I think we're good to go. I don't see any more shimmers. And so there we are. So this is level 1 right here. I'm going to take this down to the other level for a minute. Let's go downstairs. So you see right here, we've got, and it goes all the way up. That's right. So right here, this cargo crane goes all the way up to this level here, so that things can be transferred from different levels. So this is it's on its way down to this level here. And there it is right here. So we've got some shimmers here. So I'm going to take these out, and that should stop some of them. It didn't stop that one. Uh-oh. Now I've got it again. So we'll get that. And we'll get this one. So we'll put that in, and we'll put, oops, nah, we can't put those there. Put this here. All right, let's get the ones that are shimmering for a second here, and here. Nope, I didn't get it. Here, and this one right here. Okay, so see this right here? This is what we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for the level 5 so that we could do this. And let me get a pickaxe, let me get a shovel, and we're going to pick through this part of the wall here, right here, and then we're going to shovel out this part of the build right here, and you'll see why as we shovel this out. So we're taking it all the way to here. What am I going to do about this that was holding this here? I think I might have to clamp it down, make it have, let me use barrel. Let's see if we can clamp it down to this part right here by putting it here like this. And what I need is for it to be facing this way. How am I going to do that? Like this. Nope, that didn't work. Nope, that's not gonna work. There we go. I got it. Yeah. All right, so to show that this is the end of that piece right there, and that'll be good, let us bring this part all the way down right here. I know it's too dark. Let me fix this. I'm going to put some lights on. Let's come here and get a light. Let's put a light here so you can see what I'm doing. And let's continue for a moment. I believe that this comes all the way through. Nope, it does not. Okay, good. So let's just leave this part. Oh, there it is. Yes. Okay, so that's the other wall. And this is the end of the warehouse. So in actuality, I think this right here should be actually made out of either stone or concrete. Why don't we do it this way for right now? Why don't we make it this, come this way like this? And there we are. So this here is the end that I just put in, and this, let me put another light right here for a minute, and we're going to dig through. I see something right there. We'll see in a minute what we're looking at. See that right there? Oops. Are we inside or outside? We are inside. Good. And ooh, that's going to be interesting when we get to that section. Let's take this part here. And yep, we're going to lose the light for a minute, and let's put that in. This is the wall, the back wall right here. So let me see what that means. Would probably be easier to do it from the other end, but we might as well go ahead and break through. And there we are. This is what we're breaking through. This is the part that got closed up when the warehouse was being built. This is the extra dirt the warehouse put into this tunnel area. So we now can take it out. What do I have here? I have torches in this area. Right now, I'm just going to put one of these up here so you can see. And here we are. This is us right here. So let me look. The wall is there. You can see this piece right here is a separate section that we added on, but I'm looking at this part of the wall right here. And so I want to see how much of this is actually in this area right here. So let's look. Here's that one. There's that one. And here's this. Let's see what happens when we take this away. I want to see what's here for a second. So we have this area that's exposed right here. You're shimmering. Let's put that there. It's probably a reminder that I didn't put those things back. Let's come here and look. We can see where the original part came down one to here. And that is in keeping with all the other pieces here that they come down. This is where it was coming down, but you can see on this side that the wall is like this. So we've got the rail right on both sides that comes right to here. Sala. So we're probably going to stop the rail right here, right before this one right here. So we would bring the rail down to this part right here and to this right here. So let's bring the rail down to here. And now I've got this. What do I do here? Let's take this away in this area. Let's say we're not going to have that. Let's say that this top part is going to have to be, can't be dirt, so we'll have to take that away. In that area there, this is floor above. We're not going to do anything with that. Let's take this away. So we could make it that this is the area where they recognize. Oh, I think it's about to happen. I think it is. Let me see what this looks like on this side. That is a part of this part right here. So let me put two things here. Hear it? It's building up. Here it comes. Here comes the music. Yay! Let's make these go away for a second. I'm going to put these here for a minute. I need green. Since I came here, we'll get the terracotta from here. Let me have architect's cutter. And let's put this in, and let's put the architect right here for a minute. Let's get some panels. This is a panel piece. Let's just get a flat piece. This is Drone Hand's music that he gave me to be able to use in my stream, and this is my favorite part of the music. I must say that every time, don't I? Don't I? I think I do. I'm gonna have to put leaves. Let me get some leaves. L-E-A-V. Let's put leaves in those hallway pieces right here. Can I put them like this? Yeah. Let's put 2, 3, 4. So right here, we can put these pieces in, and that closes up that wall. Let's go back in here and take these away. So the wall is repaired on the inside, and we don't necessarily need the lights. Let me see. I think I'd rather have this light be right here. Let me come here, get a light. I'd rather have the light be right here, right here. They can walk under. And this comes to here. We're going to have the red here, and there's red right here. Let's come here. And this is the end of the rail right here. This is as far as the rail is coming right now. And I'm not going to be able to put it there, so I'm going to have to put it in front of the tracks right at that spot right there. And that works for right now. Now we haven't decided what we were doing. Oh, look at this! Look at Yahoo! It works! She just used the tunnel to get into the warehouse. That is perfect. That is perfect. Excellent. So I don't want it to be too dark, of course. So we'll have to light, let's do these. That's unimaginative. I know it is. I know it is. I'm gonna have to put in pocket lights. So, because I don't like that. That one's okay right at the center, right there, but I don't like the others. So if we're putting one in at where each of these goes down, I'm okay with that. So there would be one here, like that. And then around the corner here, let's push this one back and put it right there. And then here, there should be one right here. They could still walk down, and that is okay. All right, now I have to figure out what kind of lights I want to put into these locations right here. See these? These lights here. What do I want to do about that? Let me look at lights for a minute. Do you think, Mr. Villager, I'm asking your opinion, or anyone else who has an opinion in chat, do you think that I don't need those anymore right now? I'm going to put them away. Let's look at lights. We could do lanterns. We could do, let's go to Simply Light, and let's see what the choices are. There's Simply Light right here. We could do flats. That might be interesting. Let's pull these three and let's look at something for a minute. So what if we, every place that there's one of those, we took that out. I'm going to need one of these to put back in here. What if we just put that in here? It would look like a subway, wouldn't it? We could put the thinner ones in that go back farther. I like that because it makes them not so close. What is this? This is the guard tower right there, but I don't understand why that's there. Why don't we do this? We'll close this up. We'll put the light right here. And we'll know that that's the guard tower there. This is an interesting thing. I'm just putting them, this is where the lights are in this place. This is where they put the lights. The style designers for this style. And I believe that this is, I have no idea right now. So I don't want to put anything there yet. Ooh, look what we found. Leave it in the ground. All right, and what do I do about this corner? Do I just go ahead and put a full block here? Like that? Okay. Because I'm going to have that corner again right here. So those corners will have full blocks. So this is what it looks like so far. And here, it's looking like a subway. It's definitely looking like the subway. So let's put that in. And this piece. And I am doing this. So for anyone who wonders, this is one of the reasons why I call it a meditation, because I am in real time just going ahead and doing things. And this is how I like to. Is it in the bottom one? Yes, it is. Let's put one here. And even though they don't, because this is at the end of this hall, I'm just going to put those two in. I really don't like this. So let's put one. It's not going to work well. And look what we've got here. Whoa. Wow, I just saw some news. Vincentius, did you see that?
What's that?
Did you see the news? Okay.
Which?
It is the New York Times, I think, is reporting it. There's been a decision in a court case. It is as devastating as it was to the original racketeers. It is what brought the racketeers down.
Wow.
And it is the same thing. It is what bankrupted the NRA.
Home's going down.
Yeah.
Not to get all political with everything.
Yeah, that's all we're gonna say. So yeah. So yeah, here we are. Dun, da, da, da. So here we are, and this is right here is I'm standing underneath the pallet, and the pallet would come down right here. I wonder if I should bring this up to the brick. I think I will right there, and I can take this piece away here and make it stair. Let's make it stair for a minute. I mean, it doesn't make a difference. It takes me just as long to get it from whatever place I get it from. So that's why. Let's fill that in with that. And I just love that we can look out here. I love this. This is practically at water level right there. And we could, I think, I don't know. I'll have to see what happens with that one. Let's look here and see if we want to take this one away. Welcome back, Mr. Villager. What did you miss? You missed this. We connected the tunnel to the warehouse. Dun, 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 dun. So this is the tunnel. Remember when we built this tunnel? long ago and far away. We built this tunnel right here. And we just got through putting in lights. I don't think we need these. Now, do you think so? Does it matter about those? I kind of like it being very subway-like, but I think that takes away too much light, but we'll see. Kind of makes it a little like a subway, not having those top lights there. It would mean that I'd have to have at least one more in this area, possibly two lights here. This little subway reminds you of, wait, this should actually be like right here. And let's put this piece back. Is a reminder of the cave houses in Seabridge. Yeah, cause see that? It is indeed. Look at this. It is indeed. It is too dark at this end. So we need at least a light here, and we have that light. We have this, and I guess here, this is where this is going to have to be something. I guess we'll have to have some kind of lanterns right in this part right here. Or we could put lights on the roof right here like this. Let me see what this looks like. That looks like a launching area. It looks like we should have merchandise stacked up in this area right here, and we will. I actually like the way that looks, to the point that I think, should I put it inside? Let's see if I can. I can. Let's put it inside. Let's put some stone there. When I go outside, I'll have to see what that is and what it looks like when I put stone in that spot and that spot. Let's put some stone here, and I need to put a piece of stone right there in order to put the lights in to these locations. So yeah, yes indeed. Let's take this out and we'll go ahead and put in this for now. Now we may make it prettier or more fun or something. Maybe we'll put pictures in the subways, or we'll make them out of different colors. Put some tiles, some different colored tile in, or something like that. But for right now, yes, I see it. One, oh, it's just one. Okay. It was just one piece of copper. PPER, there it is. Let's take this piece. Actually, let's put it in there and put it in the backpack. When I do that, I'm putting it in the backpack. And there we are. Look at this. It's connected. It's connected. Yay! And that's what it looks like on the outside. That's not so bad. I think that when we come back to here, we'll do something more. This building is done. And this part right here, that was a part of the cliff that needed to be here to make sure that there was enough, that you didn't build something on top of something else, does not need to be here. And so Zaf will be very happy to know that we're going to take this down. I'm going to go to sleep here so you can see what I'm talking about before I leave. So if this had been in the mountain, it would have smoothed a mountain area right here. But because these mountains are lower and we wanted it to be sitting where it is, it just added a wall to the hill that was here. This can now come down. This part all can come down here, and we will graduate this part because there is something underneath this. If I'm not mistaken, there is. We'll see what happens. We still need Omar to work on this guard tower. Omar, what are you doing? Let's get Omar to work on this guard tower, and then where's the guard tower piece? At the very top, right? It is. There it is. So let's get Omar to work on this. He is. Someone's working on it. It's probably Omar. But this piece that was added will come down, and then we'll see how much of that we need for this area here. And this is absolutely gorgeous. This is the upstairs, the office area for them. There's an ender chest. Perfect. And there is some places to put things in this area here. They have a wonderful balcony. They can actually come out here and look at the view that they have. You think we could remove the solid placeholders here since we didn't use this part of the cliff? Yeah, that's an interesting thing. Yeah, that would be something that would help everybody. In this instance, I'm just going to move the mountain, take this mountain part off for now. Now remember see, we can look all the way down and see the crane lifting this up, lifting merchandise and putting it in the warehouse. I love this. I'm going to have this be actually connected to stone area. I'm going to run a stone line across this part right here. I can take this out, take that one away, and put the stone line behind it. And so it's actually stone, a piece of building that's right in that area. Everything else can be brought back to where the original mountain is. And you can see the original mountain slant right here. So we're just going to take that all away. And that'll be perfect. All the way down to here. And we can see the original mountain right here. And that part, that's the part that's going to stay. And yay! Excellent! Excellent! I'll have to check on that. We might not need any of this, but we'll check and see what happens with that later. But right now, we have to go to Prasino. Prasino. So let's go over to Prasino. Let us save this Rosa Ouro. That was fun. We did it. Yay! That actually worked so well. I was so happy with that because we had the rail there before we had the warehouse. And it just so happened that the warehouse fit perfectly into that situation where we could open up that part of the warehouse to the rail. And when we come back, we actually will put in the other end of that subway line. We'll put in a place where merchandise comes to. And I think that will be really cool. Prasino. So here we are, and I'm actually glad we're here and it's nighttime. You can see barely, but I am on the little mountaintop that is at the northern end of town, looking over the town. And one of the things that I want to do, the other day when, which was only yesterday, why did I do that? Let's come here. I need something. I need this and this. So yesterday when we were here, we looked at a style design, and I did not give any props to the designer. And so I'm going to go back there now. It is fantasy, functional fantasy. The authors are Anastasia 590 and Dark Cold. The two of them are responsible for the dormitory and that university that we were looking at yesterday. And if you look on the YouTube that we did yesterday, you will see that style. But I wanted to credit them. Anastasia 590 and Dark Coal are one of the style designers, and that was a style that they made that we were looking at. There's a set of styles that the Minecolonies team makes on their Twitch stream, and then other styles are made by people who have an idea, like Matlam and Mixasa did, and they want to make a specific style. And so that is what that style was. It was like Matlam and Mixasa styles, where Anastasia and Dark Cold made this beautiful style. And so we just wanted to say, give them props. Let's come here. Wow, look at our bees. Look at our bees. This morning, we did a couple things. We talked about Jace going to the village council, and saying to them that he is not able to grow the tall spruces over here, and I picked that up. I picked it up. This is as high as the spruces get in this area, and the spruces, see this one right here? That's a spruce. The spruces that are taller, like this one right here, this is wild. This is a wild spruce here. There is a taiga right here, and what Jace has suggested to the village council, and they have agreed, and the ambassador, me, has sanctioned, is that we are going to build a cliff-style forester over here, and that forester is going to grow the spruces, these tall spruces that are needed for work on the cliffs. See all these pieces of spruce here? See how long they are? So we need some really long pieces of spruce, and so this is where they're going to come from. Now, Jace actually planted this spruce right here and this right here. I don't want to go too deep into the real forest, because as you can see there, even in this forest, there are not a lot of super talls. So we're going to grow our talls here in a specific area, and that's going to be the area that will be assigned to the forester. So this morning we were showing that we are going to build a forester balloon that is going to sit off of this spot right here, and there it is waiting for a builder to be able to work on it, and that is where we're placing it. So Jace is very happy with having another forester, and we'll just have to find out who's going to have those kinds of skills. In the meantime, we have not found the owner of this balloon. We thought that it was maybe Ryland's sister Raylan, but she is actually not a high enough druid to bring in a balloon and be accepted here. There is a druid out there somewhere who is like in the high 20s and 30s of mana, and that balloon belongs to them. So we still are searching visitors in order to find out who that is. We figure they have to come to town sometime, just to wander through, or just curiosity, we're going to see, or to go to the saloon. Not saloon, we don't have saloons here. We have a tavern, a very upscale tavern. So yes, so that is what we have on the lookout. I believe it was Dondanas or Posco who worked on the level 4 of this building, and there is Jennifer. Ah, look at this. She's working, and this is May. May is making slabs, and she's probably making slabs for the restaurants. The bakery needs slabs. I forgot about that. And there's Joey, and Joey is asking for some things too, so she's coming back and making some more. And so this is now the level 4 of the sawmill, the carpentry shop, and it includes now a downstairs. I don't remember this having a downstairs before, so this is really interesting. This is a downstairs area here, and it looks really cool. We'll see what it ends up being a little later. I'm really curious as to what's going to be down here. This is different. Yeah, Zaf! Gyasu, Zaf! Yasu! Hello, Zaf! And so upstairs, this was always a beautiful place upstairs. Now, this is not a level 5 yet, so it has vanilla furniture. I don't remember this part here. This is new. So this has been added, this section of roof right here, and I look forward to seeing what that's going to be like. Now, when May sits at one of these desks, the hospital is across the way. Not necessarily the best view, but it's okay. It is a view. This is a better view right here of the hills, but it's really just air and just to make it that she has a nice place to work, and it looks like she can have others work with her. She can't, but it looks like that. So we'll see what happens in the future. May, what do you want?
'Tis a fine afternoon.
You should be producing food now. Already done. Nice, thank you. Those are some of the challenges that have been added to Minecolonies to make it a game. Look at everybody. Look at this. The other thing that we did is we brought all of the warehouse workers back to the single warehouse. And it seems to be working the best if we do that. They not only will deliver to the village, but they also deliver to the mountain as well. Now, some of the things that happen, you took a nap? No, that's so cool. I like that you are relaxed enough to be able to take a nap. And in your line of work, you definitely need the rest. And so that is very cool, Zaf. Way to go. So remember when I was saying that I watched one of the druids push one of the couriers off? It was right here. You see, I've closed it now. But it was right here, and they landed in the water, and that was very silly. I couldn't believe it. I was here, right here, like this, and it was right before I started the stream this morning that happened, and it was very like, are you kidding me? So that was really wild. So yes, that's why some of these are actually closed. Just because I'm a little concerned about when there's more than one in the place. And Zaf, I'm sorry that you weren't here earlier. A friend of mine from the West Coast stopped into chat for 2 seconds to say hello, and he is actually in Oregon now, so it was very fun to have him stop in, and that was fun. This is the alchemist Camilla. I'm trying to figure out whether I want to call her Camilla or Kamala. I think because it's a K, I think I'm going to call her Kamala. So her name is Kamala, and she is Tessa's daughter, and she is our new alchemist. And our alchemy shop is just a level 1 right now. So there's a lot of work that both of them have to do. Both Emery and Valerie have a lot of buildings over here. And a person might say, should there be a third builder over here? Do we need another builder? We kind of do, but I'm going to take Zaf's advice. This was one of the things that Zaf wanted, was for this to go a little slower. So we're just going to have the two builders, and they're just going to build at their own pace. And that'll be fine for this area. And we have enough time. We have enough space, and we're getting enough done. And speaking of getting things done, tomorrow marks the beginning of a new server for Minecolonies team's patrons on Patreon. And Minecolonies, the developers of Minecolonies, they like to have a Patreon server where they invite members, players who have contributed to them, to play with them in a server, a specially made server. And the new one is for caves. They have actually created a cave environment, and that's where all of the colonies are going to be built in caves. And it's very fun when they do it. They will show some of it on Twitch. And so if you have a Twitch account, you can actually go there and see some of the other patrons using Minecolonies to make fantastic places. And I make places, but I'm interested primarily in the towns that I make, in the townspeople. And so I have a tendency to not necessarily build wild and crazy things. My things turn out the way they turn out because of the townspeople. Ah, good. She finished. This is what Valerie was working on. She was working on the level 3 of the rabbit hutch, and you can see by the roof and by the light fixtures that it is a level 3. It's going to be a level 3 for a little bit. So I am going to go into my spot here. Why don't we do the Chroma Hills ones here? I'm going to put, I'm going to take away these and put the Chroma Hills ones in this area. There's one there. I thought I saw a second, but I might have been wrong. Maybe it was just that one. Nope. Yep, it was just that one. So that's perfect. We've got the Chroma Hills one there, and we'll put that back in. So I'm going to go to sleep for a minute. We're going to go up to here. And Zaf, you're just in time to see the rest of the things that we worked on. Let me do the light, and let me do this. And I'm just carrying a lantern so that everyone can see where I'm going. I'm in the Enchanter's Tower, and I'm going to the Enchanter's Suite, which is this right here. The light's not on in the room right now. It is such a beautiful view outside that I like it. So let's come here and let's go to sleep. I've got the lantern in my hand. So hold on for a minute. I'm going to do something here. Let me come here, and let me come to here for a second. And I'm just going to change. I think what I will do is, we have about an hour left. So we're just going to start a piece of music over, and I'm going to use that piece of music for the rest of the time. And so let's come to the door, and we'll close the suite. This is where she works sometimes. This is only a level 3, and this is a vanilla level 3 with some absolutely beautiful pieces of vanilla. beautiful chairs, beautiful desks, and lots of things that just work perfectly. Right, Susanna? This is her lovely chair here. She's got some candles and bookcases, and it looks really, really nice. So let's come to here. Sorry, you've been out. It becomes, and let's see, I'm just looking at the chat for a minute. What is this quest? What quest? What quest? This is our quest to follow that star. No matter how hopeless, no matter how far. You're gonna have to, I probably moved from wherever you were talking about, Mr. Villager. So you'll have to tell me what you're talking about for a moment. The diggy hole. Oh, so Minecolonies has created a tree of quests, and that one was for food, was saying that we should start a farm. And of course, we're way past a lot of these quests, but I didn't stop them. I thought I had, but apparently I didn't stop them in time. And so they're still going on. Whoa. Wow, look at this. This is Elise working on the university. Oh my goodness, look at this. Whoa. So these are university buildings. This is, of course, the pagoda style. We're using, this was approved by the Druids. So the Druids at Guardians Rock approved this style of university being built here. And it rains here, so it rains. And so the parts where there are books and where people sit is actually covered. There are places where they work on different things here and they study. And so all of this is available. This is only the level 3 of this that she's working on. And I'm not sure she's finished. She is not. So that, believe it or not, is Raylan. Raylan must be putting that lantern up there. She's standing up on her tippy toes to put in a lantern. And this is Zaylee right here. Spell of protection, yes. Zaylee is right here. She is studying at the university. She is a firefighter intern. And they have to spend a portion of their time at the university so that they have a full rounded education when they become firefighters, because firefighters are in fact druids. So they have to be able to perform as a druid as well as to fight fires. So Zaylee is there, and I think Jaylee, her partner, is over here. That's a visitor, is studying here. And yeah, it must be Jaylee is helping. Who is that? Oh, Bennett. Bennett and Jaylee are working on putting up lamps there. It must be the time when all the lamps burned out and they're putting them up. Now, I didn't take these away, but we are going to now. I didn't take away these torches that were a part of the stairwell, but we're going to take those away now. And for right now, I'm going to put these here. I think ultimately I'm going to make a actual street lights in this area. But for now, we're just going to put lanterns on stumps. We looked at Azalea this morning, and she is not. She's a kid. She has some good qualities, but she's just visiting. She's probably with some other kids that are visiting. And so that is one thing. And then Postco is working on this. So Dondanas did work on this. Oh, look at the outside. Mr. Villager, look how the outside has changed on this. This is a Caledonian sawmill, and it has gotten a makeover. It definitely did. Is it Caledonian? Yes, it is. Wow, she is doing a lot of work, isn't she? She is hard at work. I think I looked at Victor this morning, and he is a classmate of Azalea. Was that her name? So they are actually traveling together. They came into town together. And yeah, this is really quite nice. And speaking of the rain, this is the reason why with the let's see, is there? Yes, there is. There is a way through. So we can come through here and go up here. So I just want to show that even though there's a lot of open air areas in this university, it is protected from the rain. And so all of these little work areas where they study are actually have rain protection, and they're actually really good. So yeah, so let's look at something here. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so, and it is not thunderstorming, so we are not going to get any relief right now from the rain. Let me do this. It was Emery who was working on the sawmill, and she just finished. Did you see that? She was, wait, not this sawmill. The sawmill up the hill. Oh, at Guardian's Rock. Ooh, a cliff sawmill, level 3. Let's see what happens here. And there it is. Look at this. Now, we know that the water has been doing this, and every once in a while we just have to fix it. So we're going to close it up and close it, and then we can fix the water for a moment. So let's put this here, and let's put this here. See how the water is coming out the sides? So we're just going to have that be there for a moment, and I'm looking at the waterway. Okay, and now we can have it come down, and it'll come down straight. And there we go. This is a water wheel that powers the sawmill, and this water wheel is using the actual water that was here. Right up here, I think we made it go away, but we did have a place that showed that there was water that came out in this area. Uh-oh, I think I picked up those chickens' eggs again. I'm going to, what time is it? It's 6 o'clock. Everyone's going to go to sleep. I'm going to go into town for a minute. You just love this attachment. They fit perfectly in any medieval-like building in basically any style. Yeah, they definitely do. Hold on for a second. And he means the cliff style. And it is nighttime. People are going home. They're not going to sleep well. So we're going to go to sleep early. I'll give them a chance to sleep another night. but we're going to come here and let's see. So it's the next morning. I'm going to come out and we're going to go back over to that sawmill for a minute. Everyone's going to work. See all the people? They're all going to their jobs. I haven't seen that people before. Wow, I haven't seen a chown in ages. Oh, look at how much mana. It's a 25. Is he the one? I haven't seen a chown in so long. That would be interesting. We don't have any Roberts here. Let me look. I saw another visitor. There she is. And let's see. This is Leanna.
What is it?
And let's see. And there's a 23. We've got some druids. Her name is Ito. Leanna Ito. Are they a couple? Did they arrive together? Let me look at her for a second. Do I have anything for the druids to do? One druid, yes. 2 druids? That's going to be a little tricky. They can work at the university. What level is this? Let's come here for a second. By the way, makes a lot of time that you wanted to say that now that you've learned the word, you kind of love how I did the window shutters on the medieval birch row house close to the warehouse. Oh, okay. Obrigado. Thank you. Thank you. My tendency is to think, what level is this? This is a 3. My tendency is to wait. I know. But 23, 25 is just on the edge. And I know that we could have it. But I want to see. I want to say that they're just visitors. And I want to go for an actual maybe 29 mana or a 30 mana. And I think we can find a visitor who has those numbers. So I'm not going to cave. I'm going to wait. The shutters that Mr. Villager is talking about are these. We actually added these shutters because there were no windows on this side of the building. This is a townhouse, a Caledonian. Nope, not Caledonian. This is actually medieval birch, but it's meant to be a row home, and so it didn't have any windows. But because we only have this one here, we wanted to put in some windows, and the shutters are the same shutters that were on this window. This window had these shutters. So we simply carried the shutters around to this side. Put a birch sign beneath. Behind, they hold shift and put a birch sign. Put a birch sign behind them. A birch sign. Let me see what that looks like. I hear what you're saying. Let's look at the birch signs. Nope. Let's go for sign. S-I-G-N. This is a birch sign. And behind what? Behind these? Shift and hold down and do it. Let's do the ones down here for a minute. So right here, and put that in. That didn't work. Behind them, Put a birch sign behind them. You are talking about these, right? Oh, I see what the problem is. I might not be able to put that because in some of this area, there's actually this right here. But let me see what he could possibly mean. Let's take this away. No, you mean like clicking the sides of the shutter and put a birch sign behind it. Oh, okay. Let's see, put it like this. And let's look. That didn't work. Let's put it on this side and let's see. Done. That's what he means. He means to have the shutter look like that, I think. Is that what you mean? That's the problem. You should move a bit inside the window. Yeah. So the shutters would look like that. Let me see what that looks like. That is interesting. That is curious. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I think that's actually quite an interesting look. And we'll add it. And there we go. We'll add that and we'll add that. And now I've got two up here and I've got to figure out how I'm going to add them. Yep, that's what I thought was going to happen. I don't have any way of standing there. Let's, of course, what I could use is scaffolding, AFF. Scaffolding won't do anything, and we can use the scaffolding just to go up to there for a minute. So, no, no. 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 Have I not used these before? I have no idea how these work. Okay, I don't want to use them. I have no idea how they work. I thought that I saw people just putting one down and it put more than one, but I know you're laughing. I know you're laughing at me. Let's just use sand. I'm just going to use sand. I should know how to use them, and I don't. I admit it. I don't know how to use them. Let's use orange sand from Rosa Ouro, and we're going to rise up here. That's not sand. That didn't sound even like sand. There's sand. Let's use the red sand. And come here, come all the way up to here. I think that's close enough that I can just go like this now. There's one there. And I know I should have used something that I could have crossed over, but I didn't. Or I should have put it in the middle, and I didn't. But we'll come here. Let's put some sand down here. And I think I can reach that one now. And there we are. Normally you do the things in reverse, the shutters on the place of the signs and the signs on the place of the old shutters. I think I like them. I think maybe I like them like that. Bet you think this version looks better? Does it? Let me see something for a minute. Let's come up here on both sides. Let's use dirt. I'm just having too much trouble. Let's just use dirt. We'll just take it away. Let's come up here and let's look at this for a second, because then I can get the dirt to cross over. But let me put it let me see if I can put it on this side like that and see what it looks like. So it would be on the outside you're talking about. I don't know that I like it on the outside. I actually kind of like it on the inside better to make it, that's the moon, believe it or not, the full moon making all that light. I like it on the inside to make it look like that's what they used to open and close the shutter. I kind of like it like that. I know that's what you meant, and that's why I was looking at it, but I don't like it. Let's come here. Let's see if I can get this. I'm going to have a problem with this one, aren't I? Yes, I am. So these ones are the opposite way. And I think in order to get them to work, I would have to change the way they are here. Let me get a shutter. I've got one. Let's look at this for a second. I prefer them to be like this. So I'm going to put the shutters here first, like that, and then take this down and then have these pieces on this side. Oh, that's what I'm doing. I get it. I know what's not working. It's the exact opposite. So put the shutter here. I'm too close. Right here, and then take that down, and then put this inside here. So there's one, and there's one there. I like this. I like it like this, Mr. Villager. It's nice, actually. I like it as a extra detail, and it makes it different from what everyone else has for the same style. So I actually like that a lot. See, it looks like that, and that's what the insides of the shutters look like, and I'm okay with that. It's actually kind of neat. No Man's Sky updates. Zaf is saying that there is a No Man's Sky update.
Yes.
Omega. And Vincentius is saying yes, there is. He's saying yes. All right, let's put those away. It is nighttime again. Let's come over here. While it's nighttime, you see those fishing rods I had? Let's come up here and see if I actually, how am I getting up here? How am I getting up here without that? Oh, I'm coming up this way. That's right. Let's see if we did. Look at this. Yay. We got rail. Excellent. Let's put the rail in here and they'll come and get it. They made that. Let's come here to, let's go to True. True is, I'm going to walk with a light. True is actually our blacksmith, and he has an anvil in his shop. We can actually get to his shop from this little gate right here. This is an extra piece we put in because of the concrete mixer being over there. We put in an extra doorway, and this is the little area where they all get together right there. But this is a legitimate anvil, and we are going to repair. These are atoms. This is going to be really loud. Sorry about that. It's going to be loud for a minute. And let's get this one here and this. And this is just a regular fishing rod right here. I'll put these back in the warehouse, or I could leave them here. Why don't I leave them here and request a pickup? Not there, right here. Request a pickup, so Patricia will come. Patricia is Easton's daughter, and she is turning out to be a very good courier. And there we go. Maybe it also works with the tavern ones. I have to look at the tavern ones on the other side in the morning and see what they look like and see how we want to do. Oh yeah, I remember the ones that we put here. Yeah. It's going to be weird. I'm not going to be able to do it with this ones. See, because this one is closed and this one has to be closed because we have two of them together. And so that's why I'll show you when I wake up. It's normal. You appreciate these sounds. And here we go. Let's come over here for a second. Yeah, I have the yeah, I'm not going to be able to because I can't put anything here where these two can't be together. And so in order to make it that both of these windows have shutters, this one is closed. So these shutters are different from the ones on the house, and that's how we'll do it. But these are a completely different type of shutter. And let's come here for a second, and let's come over, and there we go. Okay, so look at that. Look at the view that we have from here of the, it's always interesting when I find these views that they can see the rock from here, and look what it looks like. That is pretty wild. That is definitely really cool. And Afkaristo, Zav, Vincentius actually said yes. So I think he read what you read, and that he really liked it. He's looking forward to the No Man's Sky also. It's not just to put some support block underneath the windows to put it. I don't understand. Let me look here. No, I already did that actually. I didn't stream my Thursday Twitch, which was in the morning. I actually took that day off, Zaf. Vincentius Primus will tell you about it, that yesterday I did not stream Twitch in the morning. There was just a lot of stuff going on, and I didn't get a chance. I just slept. I actually slept. That's what I did. I slept that morning. So I thank you for thinking of me, but I actually did. I actually did. So is this the one that we looked at already? No, this is another one. There! Look at the mana. It's 29 and she's about to disappear. She's a Clopton and that sounds familiar. This is the druid. We found her. Let's come here. Let's come here. And we are actually going to recruit this druid. And there she is. She is now a member. She's going to go get something to eat from the tavern, more than likely, because she's about to starve. A 29 mana. Now that works. That is her. And we're going to assign her this house. This is her house right here. We're going to bring her here and put her in here right away in her house. And there she is. And she is a Clopton. Callie is her name. And she is a druid who brought her own balloon to the Guardian's Rock. She brought this balloon to the Guardian's Rock. Now she might want some work done by the builders here, but that was her balloon when she came in. Now she's around the corner. Is she up? She is not up to that level. Let me look at something for a minute. This is Amicia here. Amicia is actually, let's look at her for a minute. Let's look at the, oops, she's standing there. Hold on, I'm sorry. I just need to get here. Thank you. Okay. The mana is 29. So she is in the same league. Amicia, who was raised here, is in the same league as the newcomer, and that is really good. So that says something about our level of education, and I think we are going to have her work over here in the library right here. And so in the library we have now, let's see how many we have. We have Violetta, who is the librarian. And let me look at their numbers. So Violetta is the librarian at 42. Callie is not at 42, but she is going to come here, except that we don't have room for her. Let me look at Isolda. See, Isolda's mana is 42. Her knowledge is 50. She's actually a druid. I think we are going to assign her to the firefighters. And we're going to have Callie take her place. Let's come over here and let's get Isolda. She just graduated. Look at her pretty dress. Everyone is celebrating with her. And she is very happy, and we're going to have her come over here. I have one of the druids who doesn't have a partner, if I'm not mistaken, and Isolda is going to join her. And that's Elena. It's perfect, Elena and Isolda growing up together and now being firefighters together. So druid. And we're going to have Isolda be here. Look at those numbers. That is perfect. So Isolda is going to be here. And she is Zaylee and Jaylee are in school. So so that they can have numbers like Isolda and Elena. have as firefighters. And there they are. There's Elena showing Isolda, I think that was, the ropes. Ilberic is the chief, the fire chief, and he is not here right now, but he is the fire chief. I imagine that he is down at the bottom here, possibly, but I do not see him for a change. We have another blue jay. I wonder if the blue jays come back. Some birds are territorial, and it might be time for another blue jay family. The other blue jays moved on, but they may come back to have their babies in the same place. I know that a lot of birds do that. And so that is, who's wearing a crown? Who's wearing, oh, when she had on that dress. Yeah, she was all dressed up. She definitely was. Well, it was her graduation, and she was becoming a firefighter, and she was very happy about that. And so she definitely was all dressed up. Let's see what Emery and Valerie are doing. I need Emery to work on this lower tier here. So I would like her to start working on this. Someone's working on this. Look, there's a platform. Emery is already working. Yay! Excellent. Okay, Emery is already working on the balloon, the forester balloon. Yay, team. And Valerie was working on the rabbit hutch, and she stopped. Now the rabbit hutch is up high. Valerie works on the things that are up here. I could have her work on the library because it's only a level 2 and make it a level 3. But you know, when are we going to start this mystic site? Let's have Valerie begin the mystic site. Now, this is not the Cliffs mystic site. This is actually, well, wait, Littleton. It's a Littleton mystic site. It is a tree, and this is why we picked it for here. We're going to have Valerie start working on it. And we'll see how this works out. Now, this is a hill here. I do not, wait, I have to cancel. I don't want her using concrete as a fill. In this area, she actually needs to use dirt as a fill. So we're going around to her balloon, there it is, and change the fill block that she is using. And we're going to put in dirt instead of stone. So let's come here, let's look at the settings, and sure enough, let's switch to dirt. And there it is right there. We're going to switch to that. Not Podzol, dirt. There we are, and select. And so her fill is going to be dirt up at the top there. And now we can go back up. I know it's very dark. Let me do this so at least I have a little bit of light when we get up here so that we can see this. And there we are. And the builder is Valerie, and build the building. By the way, what do you think of the first music? I thought it was beautiful. I loved it. I loved it. I really liked both of them. And I left you a message on Discord telling you how that I really enjoyed the music there. It was really gorgeous. Mr. Villager sent me some music from another game which is just beautiful. The music is beautiful. And yeah, and it's from another game. And so it's just, he was just sending it to me so that I could appreciate it. But I can't like use it or something like that because it's actually from a game. So Vincentius, when I was showing it to Vincentius, he said, oh yeah, so he knew about that, and it was very cool. Hold on for a second. No, I'm closer to here. Let's go up here. I'm going to go into the Enchanter's Suite for a second. Am I? Yes, I am. There we go. I was flying away without touching anything. Let's go into the Enchanter's Suite again. We're going to sleep here, and then I'm going to check on the other builders, the town builders, and see what they're doing. And there she is. Now, because we had gotten that balloon there, we knew we were going to just add this one druid who came in the balloon to our location, and that's fine. It was a request of the druids to add her. Susan's like, oh, there you are. Yes. And so there we go. She just closed the door behind me, believe it or not. Okay. So now we know that Valerie is going to work on this. She can get up here by going up here. See, she can come here, and then from here she can step up and she can get up to here, and she can go up to the site. And this is the site of the mystic location. And so this is the location, I should say, of the mystic site. And it's going to be the tree. So this is going to be very fun when she starts working on that, which she should start pretty soon. She's probably going to wait until she gets some of the materials that she needs first, and she's going to do that. We were going to change Gandolphus and have Gandolphus not be here, although this is a level 5 and he has enjoyed the level 5. I think I looked at Violetta and saw that if she was living here with him, let me look for a second. It says that the current work distance is only 13. She's only 29 from here. All right, so we're going to have Violetta live here if I can. I might have too many people. I do. Let's move Kaysen up to another place. Let's have Violetta move in. Violetta is Gandolphus's partner, and so we're going to make it, oh no, I'm going to do something different. Let's reassign Kaysen to live here. Let's see how quickly I can do this. I think what I would like to do is place something here. I don't know that there's enough room to do this, so I'm going to go out and see how much room I have between this building and this building. And I think the one way that I'll be able to find out is by using the Byzantine building so that I can put it in here. So let's come here for a minute. Let's go here. Let's get a Byzantine Let's get a Byzantine piece right here. There we go. Up. It was right there. Apparently Byzantine and underwater base are it. Let's go to fundamentals. Let's go to residences. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's X. Let's do that again. Byzantine fundamentals, residence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there it is. This is a level 1 of this. Let's push it here. Push it back into this room. And let's look and see. And sure enough, let me see who's coming on. So this is the balloon. And there's what I wanted to see. Oh my gosh, it's actually going to fit. Look how close that is, but it is going to fit. It is inside the room. And let's see how far back it is. It's inside the room and goes all the way to there. I don't want to, I have to be careful because Gandolphus is right here. So let's put some big lights on in here for a minute. So now that I know that I can have this here, let's see how far over we can put it in this direction. I can put it to here. You see the problem, Houston? So see that right there? That's going to take off the doors on that. I think it's okay. I can put those doors back. These are portmanteau doors, just in case they go away. I want to see. Let's see how far this is going into this area. There is the stairs up right here. Hopefully it's behind the stairs, and in this one, I don't see it. I don't see the white lines for it. We might have a problem with the stairwell, and I'll see. This is only a level 1. Up. I had a door in my hand. This is only a level 1 here of this, right here. If we're able to push it back to here, what we would be making is for it to be right next to this bed, and all the other beds are in this other area. So let's do a level 5 of that. Level 5, and where does it put all these beds? We've got beds all over the place. The red bed is going to disappear, but we know where it belongs because of this table. It belongs right here. And we have to have a bed there because that belongs to the Covenstead. And then the other beds, I'm going to have to figure something out. Do I have a bed that I can put right next to that? What would happen if we turn the table? Or we would just lose this bedroom. We only have 4 people here anyway, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look. No, we have 5 of 5. How is that possible? Because it's afternoon and I don't know who's sleeping in this place. What can I do? Let me look at this piece for a minute. I'm going to bring it out because I want to see what it looks like and see what we can do with it. So this is a level 5 of this. We see where we're putting the bed. We're putting the bed right here, but the beds are facing this way in this. So that red bed is going to be directly across that. This is a perfect square. Let's turn it this way. So if we do, are we putting the bed there? How would love to make the beds match, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this the way I want. The way I've always done it with the Covenstead is we just put a double bed in here, and then this is Gandolphus right here, and then Violetta would be here. But there's no way to guarantee that Violetta will be there. And we've had that problem with the other ones. There's no way to guarantee that she'll end up sleeping in his room. Royal is not going to come up anytime soon. Kaysen will come in early. Chanel will come in. And Silda might be at the last to come in. Lila is here. Lila's going to come in early. Why don't we try it first without changing the room at all? Let's come here. I don't need this right now. Let's make this go away. Why don't we just go ahead and make the extra bed right here, right here. We can pull this wall back. We know that there's plenty of room to do that. So do I have that light right there for a second. Let's get a piece of this and let's see how far. The ceiling is wood. Let's say we can come this far back, and let's put this in right here like this. For right now, I'm just going to put this floor in just for now until we work on this section. That's gravel, which is why it's doing that, and we'll do that. This is for this area here. Let's bring this over. All I'm doing is just putting it just a little bit, one block more, so that they can get in and out of bed easily. And we'll come to here. And look at that. So we know what that is. That is the back of the sawmill. So that's as far as we can go back. And there we are. So on this part right here, if we want, which would be perfect, let's get right now a books side table. Is kind of longer than normal. Well, that's interesting, but it's still just 2 hours. No, it's an hour and a half in both cities. We're coming up, we've got about 10 minutes left to it. It happens to you sometimes that it feels that way. I think it's because I'm not really doing a lot of stuff. I'm just kind of meditating. I'm just kind of doing some little things. Is this oak? It sure is. So we're going to do an oak bedside table. Let's do a lamp on that bedside table. It's red. We could do either red or white. We're just going to go ahead and go with the red, and we'll put that there. That isn't supposed to be there. It's obviously we need another light, but they had those candles in this and this plant right here. This is usually where we put the kitchen. Uh-oh, I just made a window. I don't want a window there. So we'll put that in. Hi, Gandolphus. Gandolphus is like, what's going on here? Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, thank you. That's what he just said. Their daughter is grown, so she's not going to live here. And I will check and see who that is, actually. Gandolphus's daughter is Imani. Imani. Remember when Imani was a little girl? She went straight to her grandparents' house to live. She was, after school, she went straight to her grandparents. So that's how we knew that she was actually one of their children's kids. And she is Gandolphus and Violetta. Imani is, and she's still in school. All right, now that we have that work like that, we are going to move Kasem. Kasem is the best bet to move, so let us manage housing. And Kasem isn't going to live here anymore. And we're going to move in Violetta right here. And let's see how it works. Let's see if we can actually get the couple in bed. Gandolphus is happy. His partner is going to at least be in the same building that he's in. And we're going to put Kasem. I think she was here, but let's see. If she wasn't here, we'll have to put, I bet she was up higher. Let's see who's here. Imani's here, their daughter's here, so Violetta was probably here too. But I'm going to look at the commute for a minute. Let me go to sleep. I'm just going to camp. I'm going to camp down in this lake for a second. Oh, I can camp on the sand. Look, there's sand. Yay. Okay. So we're going to sleep here for a moment. Okay, and then let's go back up. So Kasem is the partner chef, and he works right here. And this is good. He can live here. So we'll have him move into here. And let's see. Kasem is going to live here from now on with Imani, and who else is here? And Jennifer. So they're all in this house right here. Now Imani's grown. She doesn't want to live with her parents right now. There is Isolda. Look at her. Yay. Now Isolda is actually working for her father now. Ilberic and Susanna raised Isolda as their first child. She was an orphan when she came in, and they got her. And so she is working with him now as a firefighter. And that is wonderful. Okay. Oh, look at this. Look at the balloon. We've got a balloon. Oh my gosh. And yes, Mixasa and Mr. Villager and Zaf, it actually works better to have all of the couriers out of one warehouse. It seems to be working the best. Now, what do you think, Mr. Villager? Should I take this tree down, or when this is fixed, should I think I'm going to let this tree go right here, just because of where it's located in relationship to the balloon. I think that makes sense. This tree here can be repaired when the time comes. It'll grow out. That tree is okay. And there we go. So look at this. So the forester that we're going to have here is actually going to come all the way down to the ground. So that he can get to the places that he needs to get to. And where he needs to get to, where they need to get to is right over here. This is where we're going to grow the trees. We're actually going to specify this location only, and so that they're only growing trees here. Let's hope this works. Let's hope it works, that we can do that. I would prefer him not to take down the forest, but if he takes care, I'm still saying he, if they take care of the forest in the same way that Jace has taken care of this forest, he definitely hasn't caused this forest to go away. There were some more oaks in this area, but this is where he is growing his trees, and this is actually okay. And you see, he's still trying to see about growing some taller ones, but he's accepted the fact right now that the new forester is going to take care of that. And I'm actually going to remove, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm actually going to remove spruces from his collection. So here, saplings, he's no longer going to have spruces as a part of his saplings. It is turned off. Wait, these are all turned off. So it was turned off already. Okay, good. So he's growing birch, dark oak, and he should be taking the maples. Some of the maples, let's turn that back on. That's the oak that we're getting, is the maple oaks. And oak saplings, if he wants to grow them, we'll put them in also. And he can grow acacias. Remember, we have strange flowers here, and he does grow acacias. We don't need any, and that's why we're not really growing it. And we'll see what we want to do with some other stuff later. I don't know whether we did some road work, and we've got a good number of the roads having the correct road materials. We still have to make a road up to these houses here. We don't have one yet, but we do have a way for them to get up. And I think we started, yeah, it looks like we started working on this, and we got to about right here. And it probably means that we would have to bring this out one. Yeah, this one out one, and we just hadn't done that yet, because that right there. And so I think that's what we're going to do. This is just temporary until we actually can put something. I don't want to put anything that close right there. So we might only make stairs here. Make an actual stair going up to this location right here. And make just a 2-step walkway that goes up right here, and not have anything. Did I miss a thing? I did. And not have anything more than that. So it would only be 2 that comes up here. And I think I would like to do that. So the next time we come in, we'll make permanent walkway here that goes up, and then connects these 3 houses to the road downstairs, which is right there. And that's perfect. Let's come here for a second. I'm going to put this away, but yes, we were just looking at the road, so we can see the road pieces going around. We have a couple loops. Here's a loop back here, and this loop is fixed. This loop is complete in this housing area right here. And we still haven't decided what we're doing in this little area right here. I'd like to find some kind of garden or some kind of outdoor eating or something like that that we can put here. What's wrong? Are you once again all filled up? I think they are. All right. I'm not sure why you're not getting a pickup, but you are definitely not getting a pickup. Or you're cooking so fast that they can't keep up with you. Let me look at here. Let me look at this. Let me see what this says for minimum stock. Let's take all the minimum stock away. Because she apparently doesn't need any help planning a menu. She is doing just fine without having a minimum stock. So we're going to take that away. And I'm going to have to take a couple of these away in order for her to stop being upset. So we'll take the potatoes away. And oh, look who's here. And let me quickly get him. I'm going to give him these so he can take them back. Fastrid was coming and he was going to take away those foods. And let's see how much he left her with. So it doesn't look like he took anything, does it? I didn't put these here. These racks belong to this building, and this building is should be a level 3, and it absolutely is. But that is curious. All right, so that is it. That's it. That's what we did today. Thank you everybody for watching. We got, oh, Quentin, what happened with the chickens? How many chickens are in here? So we have more chickens in the hills than we should have. I wonder if these are hatched. I'll have to put the chickens back in the chicken coop. Sometimes they escape. See, there's one. That chicken's trying to get back to the coop. Sometimes they do. And so I will just leave that for right now. Now you say cooking in the game. Mr. Villager, obrigado. Thank you for being in chat. It's lovely to have you. Zaf, Afgaristo, Zaf. It's so wonderful to have you here. Thank you for being in chat. And Hollis, if you're still watching, thank you. Thank you. And Mixasa, merci beaucoup. Thank you for being in chat as well. It's very enjoyable when you guys are here, and I really love it. For all the people who don't talk in chat but who are watching, thank you very much. I appreciate that. You don't have to be in chat, but I do appreciate you watching. And for those of you who watch after the stream is over, yay, thank you. It's really fun. It's really fun to have all the people watching. So thank you very much. Enjoy your games. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. Et toi, Mixasa? Aw, thank you, Mr. Villager. Hugs to you too, and to Zaf. And I will tell Vincentius Primus that you say hi. And here we go. We're going to listen to Vincentius Primus's music. We've been listening to Drone Hands, and Drone Hands is on YouTube and Twitch, and you can find his channel and hear more of his music. But right now, we're going to listen to Vincentius Primus. Here we go. Bye for now. Bye for now.